Hello everyone, I'm here at Hermosa Beach, California, with one of my favorite guitar players, Ottmar Liebert. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
I know you were living in New Mexico. I thought you were living in Europe, you know.
No, I've lived in New Mexico for 31 years now.
Yeah, I saw that. So, how is coming to California? I know it's close by, but how is playing for people that is not probably the closest to the flamenco music and folk music?
Oh, I think it's become a global thing, and so whether it's here or in Australia or Europe, anywhere, it's really people have heard some of the rhythms before, and it's always fun to introduce them to new things. I think there's probably a lot of people that listen to this type of music and don't know that flamenco is largely a large portion of it is Arabic music, certainly Arabic rhythms, and a large other portion is actually from the Caribbean. So it's nice to bring that out.
Good. Tell me about the last album. Why you decided to give some tribute to Bob Marley?
Well, it's one of the elements of a lot of flamenco rhythms come from the Caribbean, were brought by sailors to Spain and became tangos and rumba, and so in Jamaica it became reggae. Mm-hmm. Probably all of those rhythms are come from somewhere in Africa originally, and then. So a lot of people don't know that, and I thought it'd be really neat to see how does it sound if the drums play reggae and the cajon plays tangos, and one guitar plays reggae and the other guitar plays tangos, and it sounded completely natural and made a lot of sense. And one of my favorite artists has always been Bob Marley, and I thought what a great example, to try this meeting of flamenco and reggae again.
Because reggae is very open. I mean, you have Jimmy Cliff, you have many musicians, but you just focusing in Bob Marley.
Right, yeah.
And how do you feel when you're playing? I saw you playing. Usually, most of the musicians create a connection with the public, and you are totally concentrating in your music. Close your eyes. It's like I see you enjoying your music.
Sure.
So what is in your mind?
What's in my mind? Nothing. I just I think of the music, and I enjoy the sounds that we make together. It's always I do solo performances and then I do band performances, and with a band it's always about the interaction between everybody and how that works. So I prefer concentrating on that.
Have you ever played in different countries? I am from Argentina, representing Latin America.
I've played in Argentina, I've played in Colombia, I've played in Brazil, I've played in Quito in Ecuador, I've played in Mexico in a whole bunch of different cities, I've played in New Zealand, Australia, Turkey, Greece, Italy, Latvia, Germany, all over the place. Yeah.
And how was the experience playing in Latin America? Because we share most of the rhythm.
It was great. I enjoyed it. I haven't been in quite a while, but I really enjoyed being there.
Good. There's anything else you want to say to your fans everywhere? How they can contact you?
Well, I have a website, so that's ottmarliebert.com, and I can't think of anything else. I'm kind of tired from the show.
Oh, okay, just one more question, okay? You are Buddhist, right?
Yeah.
Still practicing Buddhism?
Yes. Yeah.
How is practicing Zen Buddhism? I'm Buddhist too. That is why I'm saying, but I'm other.
Right. Well, basically, I've been meditating since I was 15. So it's just something I do, just like playing guitar is something I do. So.
But it requires a lot of time, right?
Well, life requires a lot of time, right?
Mm-hmm. What is the message you can give people from your practice?
Well, I think the first thing is just in that word, practice. Everything requires practice. There's nothing you get from, for nothing. You have to put something in. So whether that's taking time and playing an instrument or whether it's meditation, whatever it is, reading, it takes practice and you get better at things. Practice is probably one of those things that seems to be a little lost in the culture, but I think it's a really important thing for our lives. Life itself takes practice, right? It's not something that relationships are practice, right? So I think that's probably for me the most important thing. And the first time I was on a session, which is a week-long practice period where you may meditate for like 5 hours, 6 hours a day or more, somebody asked me after the first day, how did it go? How was it? And I said to them, I'm a musician. I've been doing this all my life, just that I'm doing it with a guitar instead of meditating. But it's really the same thing. It's no different. It's practicing, anything. I've been baking bread.
Discipline.
Right. I've been baking bread for 3 years, and it's really similar. You do it every week, and so you slowly get better. You start feeling what the dough is doing. Like I said, everything is a practice, or should be.
Ottmar Liebert.
All right.
Ottmar,
Thank you.
thank you very much for your
Thank you.